What's up, my good people? How you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Chef Matiko, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. May you be blessed. Please share this video, like, and most importantly, subscribe to get our videos immediately we post. You'll be notified. Yes, from returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back to support me. May you be blessed. God bless you abundantly. Yes, English is not Englishing. I'm coming live from a place called Espinar, Segovia, Spain. Let me see how they write it. I think you can see it right there. No, it's vice versa. Anyway, guys, on today's video is very special. It's not a reaction, but it's some things that I want to put clear, because a lot more is happening in our village, and because of that, as you know, when things happens, either good things or bad things in your area, it directly affects people, you know. And for that reason, that's why I came here to tell my fans and to tell my friends, those people who probably, because we are trying to invest in the village, and a lot of people have been buying lands, we've been working, we've been doing business together. So I've seen things that are not good at all, and as Chef Matiko, I thought it's good to address them, because if not, I think things won't be very okay. As you all know that I come from Nyabuhanse village, a village that has been in limelight, you know. And a lot of people have been successful through YouTube, and some are still on the making. So for that sake, I saw a video, not a really good video yesterday I was watching. You know, I support my fellow YouTubers from Nyabuhanse village, because they say be your brother's keeper. Yeah, be your brother's keeper. Mara is right there sleeping, right there. Yes, they say be your brother's keeper. And for that reason, I feel that all Nyabuhanse people, all Nyabuhanse, if you are born and raised in Nyabuhanse, if we've grown together, or if you are younger than me, or if you are elder than me, in one way or the other, we are brothers, because we come from one village. So there is no need for us to fight one another, because I've been seeing, let me talk about probably reactors. Let me tell you something. In the world, we have reactors, right? There are people who react. There is no positive and negative reactor. A reactor is a reactor, okay? And I want to tell you, it's good to react. But it's not good to react to something that is not true, you see? Because I want to talk about probably the reason as to why I'm shooting this video today is because I saw a video. YouTubers are fighting fellow YouTubers because of progress. I want to mention, like, for example, Maro. Maro is a good friend of mine, and in case I have any issue with him or anything to address, I always call him directly. I will be talking about Maro, Dimwango, and the enemy of progress, so that you get to know why I'm doing this video. I normally don't do this kind of videos because I have many things to do, but if it will affect me direct or indirectly, then definitely I'll come and raise the issue up, because I've experienced the same thing when I was building my clients' houses in the village. So I'm seeing the same thing happening right now. So if not addressed, probably people will take it, you know. In YouTube right here, I want to tell you here that when it comes to YouTube, is a platform that people post probably more to share ideas and mostly for business. That's why you see most of the reactors react to those people who have more numbers, because they know in one way or the other they will be watched, and yes or yes, they will make business out of it. They will make money out of it. And for that reason, I want to tell you that before, I am Maro. I can say introduced YouTube to Nyabohanse village. I know some people had knew about YouTube, but he's the guy who opened the doors for a lot of people. Actually, I want to, we call a spade a spade. Actually, I give credits to him because when he visited me, I started YouTube back then. I think Maro started in 2016 and I started in 2017. I never knew that Maro had a YouTube channel or that sort, because I was this young man who wanted to be a YouTuber to show the world probably the good things about probably YouTube, because the reason as to why I actually opened YouTube, I remember sharing, is that when I started my course, I did hospitality management and I did very well. So when I started my course like to take that career, a lot of villagers were saying cooking is for women. They don't know when you do hospitality management, it's not all about cooking, it's how to manage maybe the hotel, you can cook, there is more entailed. So they used to think is all about probably cooking, and they used to say cooking is for women. And I was like, if you are not open, if a villager is a villager, they say you can move a guy from the village, but you cannot move the village inside the guy or the person, So I wanted to not prove people wrong, but to show people that these things, there is no a cause for women and there is no a cause for men. We are all human beings, and definitely we can do better in our career. So that's why I actually opened my YouTube channel. I started cooking videos and showing people how to cook, sharing ideas and all those stuff. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. Then later I realized when Maro was in Colombia, I was in Nairobi. When Maro was back home, then I realized he does YouTube. But back then I was around 1,500 subscribers. I was struggling to get monetized. Actually, I never knew the way to go. I used just to do videos, and I came from very, very far. I used not to have a good camera. I used to have this phone called, it was Techno, and I could shoot and it goes off because it was the battery was not good. I could shoot, but I could post each and every day. I could learn and relearn. So to make this story short, the reason as to why I'm telling you is, one, Maro has been one of probably the people who helped my channel, is because when he came, he actually, we've grown up. For those people who don't know, is that Maro and I have been neighbors, like very close neighbors. It's like this house here and the other house there, one and two, the other one. Yeah, so we've been growing together for so long, and we've been sharing a lot of things. That's why you see, once I knock to Maro's home, be it his home or the mom's home, they always open the door. The reason as to why, we've grown together, we've been good neighbors. They used to fetch water in our home, we used to fetch water in their home. We could even borrow salt from their home, So we've had this good neighborhood until we grew up. So if you don't really know a person, then if today Maro was a bad guy, or even D, or anybody was anybody was a bad guy, I could tell you, because I've been with them like the whole life, So Maro is a bit older than me, but we share a lot of things together. They say sometimes it's not necessarily you be with the people of the same age. Sorry, Mara had waken up, so sometimes I'll be cutting to take care of her. Yeah, so it's not necessarily sometimes we grow up, we look forward to people to challenge us in life, and sometimes we have older friends, older than us, to show us how these things are done, I really hope you understand. So Maro had organized his travel to the whole Europe, or most countries in Europe, and he started in Spain, and luckily enough I was in Spain, and because we've been so good friends, he decided to come and visit me. Yeah, Maro has a lot of numbers. and he could afford any hotel that he wanted, you know, and of course he could go to anywhere he wanted. And I'm sure that he had friends here in Spain too, if he wanted to probably go and visit them. So what Maro did, he actually wrote to me, I'm coming to Spain, bro. Can I probably visit you? And I said, yes. Yeah, because me, I never wanted to, like, I cannot say that I welcomed Maro because of YouTube. No, because I remember when we were home, he actually gave me an opportunity to do a video with him to help me, but I was not that ready, because I think good things takes time. I had to study first, all those stuff. So once he came here, I never welcomed Maro to my house as probably because I'm going to do videos with him, all that. No, I welcomed him to my house because he's a nice guy, because we've grown together. They have been welcoming us like the whole family. And I thought probably it's good because, you know, he's a homie, you know. I really hope you understand. So Maro came in, and luckily enough, he taught me. He actually, not only to do a video with him, because if you can see my videos with Maro, they never got probably 20,000 views and above. They were 5,000, 3,000. But the most important thing that now I learned and helped me even to get 1 million views on YouTube is how he taught me probably, this is how you should do things, this is how you should post a video, this is how. So the knowledge was more important even than making the videos. So within a short time, from the views that I was getting, I got monetized. So I can say without fear that guy is the one who did my channel to be monetized, and he taught me how to do videos, to become confident. And actually, I remember, I don't know, maybe probably he might watch this video or not. I remember he told me, Matiko, if you want to succeed in YouTube, invest on it. Buy a camera, because you know, people love good quality videos. I know you can. So invest, because that money will come back. I sat down, because even when I was telling my wife, you know, YouTube pays and all that, when Maro came and we discussed, or even my wife saw, really it pays, you know. So we started it. Now we started getting serious about it. And today, as we speak, I think I've benefited a lot on YouTube. And I can say, if that guy could not come to my house, if he could not show me, if he could not share the knowledge to me, today probably I could not have my YouTube. Probably I could not be successful. I could not have been this far with YouTube. Yeah. So with that said, Maro did the same thing to his people in the village. Maro trusted people in the village. He started opening a channel to her sister Dimwango. A big shout out to her. He's a very nice person. You know, if you don't know people face to face, you won't know if they're nice or not. So that's why people say propaganda. You can find reactors from very far away, because they really don't know them. So Maro opened door to the villagers, because you all know that he's a welcoming guy. Yeah, and sometimes I sometimes fear to welcome people at my home, because some people come like in a good way, they later betray you. So Maro welcomed people to the village, to his villa. He did free shout-outs. You know, I can tell you without fear that if you have big numbers in Kenya, if you do marketing, it's very, very expensive to do marketing to, you all know. So he decided, let me help the villagers so that they can help themselves. That is how kind he has been. Until today, he has reduced, but I think he still hold hands to people who he knows, I can say. So he helped a very big group, and because some of the group, the members, let me say, some of them, they wanted to become successful very fast, like they wanted to become like him, maybe build houses, buy cars and all that very fast than, you know, for example, me, I started YouTube in 2017 and I got monetized in 2022. It took me years, you see. So that tells you that people wanted to grow so fast and probably make money on YouTube. So some of them went on and betrayed him. They started reacting on the same guy who supported him, who held their hands, who showed them how to fish. Yeah. So right now, a lot of them, they say, we knew about YouTube, we knew everything, how it goes, we knew it's not him. But in the real sense, even if they react negatively, I can say, if it was not for him, then they could not be where they are right now. I'm not saying that Maro is God or that family is, but sometimes we should be real. And they are not perfect. They sometimes make mistakes. And me, if I feel that something is wrong, I usually call them and tell Maro, we explain this and this and this, this and this and this. I remember I once even posted a video about Dimwango some time back. So Maro called me and told, you know, this and this and this, even if it's like this, you know, this and this and this. And sometimes you might, you know, so I had even to pull that video down, because sometimes you have to choose what is what. Because if you feel, if even something, if it's very right, and if I feel that I'm hurting somebody somewhere, I go like I step, I be on their foot or on their feet, then I choose what, you know, because that family, we are there in the village. So if you create probably bad thing with them, we can become enemies. So I had to choose. And right now, as we speak, we are in very good terms with Maro, and even with the other guy who I posted video with. So we clear things. So sometimes we have to choose what is good and what is good for who, you see. So with that said, I'm coming now to what I wanted to talk about today. So once you hold, you know, sometimes you have to be very careful with the people who you are helping, like who are holding hands, because, and the problem is that you will never know who is who. Yeah, for sure, you'll never know who is who. So Maro opened doors, people reacted, people even attacked their family. Nowadays, people, they don't have, there's a car coming, and I don't know if it will, okay. So it wants to turn, and I don't know. What? Yeah, that's it. So it was turning, and I was fearing if it could wake up Mara. Yeah, so I want to ask a very simple question. I know you believe who you want to believe, and this platform is online, because some of the reactors back in the village, they will meet you, say hi, and assume like things are okay, you know. So I want to ask you, my audience, a question. If that guy, or I can say, if Maro's family, they are really bad people, let's just say they are bad people, do you think they could welcome these old people? Or if you think that is not the one who have helped all these people, then these people could probably start their channels before probably Maro was, there's a dog coming. They could start sorry about that guy, it has gone. So do you think that probably these people, they could have opened probably their channels long time ago? And apart from that, there is no day they will say that this thing is good. They always talk about bad. So who is that person in the world who always does things like negatively? This family is bad. They have put names in that family, a lot of names. So that's why I want to talk about this. They have said that Maro has been grabbing land from people. Let me tell you, it's 2021. It's 2021 century, right? We are in 2025 today, actually. Do you think somebody in that community in Korea can grab somebody's land just like that? I'm telling you, it cannot. It cannot happen, because those people can kill you. They can even stab you. They can do anything you cannot grab someone's land. And in that community, you know, I speak about Koreans. You cannot. That is a lie. Because, and again, apart from using force, there is law. You know, there is law. Because if somebody has grabbed your land, there is law, because you go to the court and you sort things out in the court. Yeah. So they have been saying this guy has been grabbing lands in the village, and we all know that Maro has been buying land in the village. There's another car coming. So you know this is a turning point. It's a turning point, so I really hope it won't. Let me just see. Vale, gracias. Yeah. It was a big van. So we all know that Maro started with a very small piece of land. Then he went on expanding his territory. And, you know, even our fathers, like my dad used to own like a very big land in Nyabohansi. And so bad, he sold it, you know. It's sad, but sometimes parents do it. And some of them do it in a good way. They do it to help their kids to study, because they have their own needs. Because everybody in the village is mature, they will choose to sell or not to sell their lands. So people cannot come to tell you that a lot of propaganda that this guy has grabbed land, and yet they're the people who are selling their lands. And sometimes they are people who, they knock to our homes. Can you buy our land? Probably we have this problem and this problem. Because personally, I've had so many people knock to my house. Can you buy our land? We have this, and even the last time there is a guy who knocked, but unfortunately I could not have a client. I never had a client because he was to sell a land. Her sister was to go to school. So these people knock, and they approach you. They want you to buy their lands, but unfortunately, probably, maybe I can say their kids. They say that probably he's grabbing their lands, and that is not right, because if it's an ancestral land, every kid is given his portion, and the dad remains with his portion. So the dad will decide to or not to sell the land, or the mom, you know. But what I normally do as Chef Matiko, I always call the whole family. We discuss if they want to let the land go or not. But if I see there is something there, then I say no. So with that say, I'm telling you, it's 2025. Nobody can grab land because there is court, there is law, and everybody in Kenya is governed by law. So this propaganda, people, if you want to be sure, people just make stories from one family. They make stories from probably one YouTuber, two YouTubers who they see they have numbers. Because yes, if you talk about them, people will watch you. And I'm telling you for free, this is business. And they won't, even right now, probably if this video goes well, you will see them now coming back to, like, they are doing reaction. But that is how they do it. So some months ago, I don't know if 1 or 2, Dimwango, I think, bought a land in the village, close to bought a land in the village in one family. So people said I had some reactors say, because I watched them. They say that Dimwango bought a land in exchange of motorbike. Do you think that family is stupid? Do you think that family is stupid? Do you think that even D will just sit down and feel comfortable maybe buying land in exchange of old motorbike? Do you think that makes sense? Really, it doesn't. Because prices of that area are, I can tell you for free, they have hyped. The lands used to be 300,000. They went to 400,000. Now they are talking to 700, 800,000 Kenya shillings. I'm telling you. So, and those people know. They know. Even recently, I had bought a land to my client, and I wanted to expand. It's like a triangle. So I wanted to make it straight. So I approached one family, and we talked to the mother and the father. Then they wanted to let go. Then I saw their son reacting that, oh, this and this and this. So I said, I really don't need it, because I really wanted to make from 65 to 100. That small, yeah, because it's like a triangle. So when I said, I saw a lot of propaganda, I said, I can let it go because I really don't need it. So let us go back to Dimwango. Dimwango has been working really hard. You all know. She has, you know, traveling is not a joke. Not unless you do it, you will know that it's not a joke, because some people think that traveling is just waking up. It's very expensive to travel. You have to work hard. You have to be there. So this girl has come back in the village to develop, at least to you know, once we build the village, yes, oh yes, the villagers benefit. We have visitors coming. We have people who will want to invest there. All that. So this girl bought a land. So this is where now the story comes. But you've seen that this girl is setting a goal. He's showing girls in the village. We've seen very beautiful girls in the village working so hard. They are building their homes. They are showing they are challenging even the men. Like, we can, even the ladies can do it. And that is the direction we should all go. Because if a lady can build her own house, they roof their, we've seen like people like Priska Sagati. We've seen who else, who are, yeah, I can use a good example. Priska Sagati is completing her home very soon. We've seen a lot of people buying land. We've seen who is this girl? Yeah, the name is disappearing. African somebody. The Gintu's cousin. Yeah, there's a certain lady. I know her by name, but I've really forgotten her channel. They're buying lands. They're doing the things in the village, and that's why we want all of us to develop like ladies. So Dimwango has started constructing, and before that, there was no problem in the village, because the YouTubers, because now a lot of people have become vloggers. Now they say, let's just provoke this, because yes or yes, we're gonna get views, you know. So she started by buying land, and we saw a lot of problem. You know, now it's like topic. This month is this month is this. So they started with that, like land grabbing, and really we know that that is not true. She bought land. She now started the project. So the problem has come in. When you buy land in the village, the seller of the land, if there is no government road passing there, the seller of the land gives you a road. So if you buy 100 by 100, they give you a road that will take you to your home. Or if you buy 100 here and your neighbor has 100, you can take some feet and your neighbor can take some feet, so that you make a road there. That's how village works. If there is no government road passes through there. Because if not, let me say, if not, that person that was, because I saw a very ugly video that, this is not a road, this is not, if not, that person, the complainer, who is complaining, who's bringing out the complaints, that this is not a road, this is not where, and you can clearly see that the vehicles have been passing around. Yeah, now because the lady has started building, now they say, no, this is not a road. Yeah, because definitely you know that they want that girl to pay them. Let us say everybody to fence her land, you see. Because I believe even where the father of Dimwango bought, I believe that he gave some space. So let us imagine there is this aunt's family. They fence their all plots, and the neighbor to fence their all plot, and like that, where will people pass? Will they be flying to their homes? No, they won't. So that tells you that it's a story that people are making to create videos and all this stuff. But a fight erupted. That's why it caught my attention. And before I get there, I want to tell you my challenges when I was constructing my client's house. I bought a land, and actually the seller of the land showed me, this is the road you'll be passing here. And if it's impossible, people always buy roads. If it's impossible, people buy roads. If you can see the road is not there completely, so you agree, and probably the neighbor can sell you a small piece, the road, you see. But normally the seller shows you where you will be passing, you know. So I had a very big problem when I was constructing the house. So you see, definitely the tracks pass. And I had a big problem because when I was bringing material on all that stuff, one neighbor, this is funny, one neighbor I'm telling you, one neighbor woke up and planted trees on the road. I'm telling you this for free. Planted trees like, this is the border. You see, this is the border of the road right here. Definitely the car will pass here. So you have to leave at least some allowance. So the guy planted trees here. Imagine. So one day, I saw the same thing that happened yesterday. That's why I decided to do this video. So one day, a truck stepped on one tree. I don't know if it's one or two. That guy had recently planted on the road. Yeah. So the guy wanted us to pay him. So what I said, I'm not going to pay you because these trees are recently planted. If really you want me to solve the problem, I'll go and buy the trees and come and plant them there for you. Or another thing, you should wait at least we finish construction, then I'll plant your trees, you know. There's so many ways to solve problems because I don't think that there is any problem that cannot be solved off camera, you see. So we solved that problem, but I saw the same thing happened the other day. In this construction, yesterday, I think this truck went and stepped on somebody's, just close to the road, guys, just close to the road. Somebody's, I think it was, I don't know if it was trees or what. And the guy, they were up, they could not solve the problem wisely. I can say wisely because there is another guy with the camera coming to shoot, because it's content, because they take advantage. And I feel like it's they are enemies of progress, because if a girl is building there, let a girl child develop, because you also pass in people's property going to your homes, you know. It's not like that. I will tell you for free that, you see, where D passes, actually where D passes going to a house is my client's land, you see. If I was that person who, actually they pass in the close to the middle of the land, I was that person who I could say no, this is not the road, blah blah, a lot of stories. But there is ways that we usually solve the problem. What I did, I called because I called Maro, because Maro was even Maro was showing the video. This is Chef Matiko place and all that. So we talked and I told them, yes, we cannot deny D to pass the materials here because we are not going to use the land immediately. Sometimes being a father is yeah. So she wakes up, I do like this, the stroller, and things go well. So what was I saying? Yeah, to make the things clear is that there is nothing that can be solved, because I've seen this is the third time, I think second or third time, the same problem, because they don't want her to pass, and you can clearly see the road. So I was telling you, if I was a bad guy, I could not let her pass, and that is stupidity of the highest order. One thing, there is ways to solve issue maturely, with a lot of maturity. Sorry. And number two, there is propaganda. Number three, a lot of things are happening in the village. So what I did, I called my friend Maro. I told him this is where we bought the land and this and this. So if the guy gave you the land, just know that the road, just know that that place is already bought. So you can have another option. But meanwhile, please let D pass his material, because he's constructing and it will be awkward. So I even explained to my client. I told her, don't worry, that land is yours. But it will be so bad if right now we go fence the place. It's like we don't want that girl to proceed. And I want to tell you that really, if D and Marwa decides to probably, you know, a road is like some few meters. So if they decide to buy a road, they will buy a road. But again, we should live as neighbors, because one day you need me, one day I'll need you. Yes or yes? Even if you have money or not, you always need people. We need people even to live happily. So I explained to my client, and my client understood. And as we speak, D passes there. And recently, I think after we explained to them, they bought a piece of a place, a road, and I'm telling you, there was maize. So we told the owner, don't slash the maize. Hola. So we told the owner not to slash the maize because that is food. Because we still have time. We are not going to construct right now. We are not going to do any important project right now. And I think that is the way people should solve their problems in the village. So my villagers, reactors, as much as you are making money out of it, remember that we have people have heart, and sometimes it feels bad. So put yourself in the shoes. Put yourself, every day people are throwing stones on you. Every day people speak so bad things about you, and that is not enough. Now they have turned it to be physical. Like, they come fight you, they don't want you to prosper. Because if today, the other day, it was funny. So I had used, before I installed electricity to my client's home a few months ago, I had used Wi-Fi. I passed through somebody's space. Up here, this space, does it belong to anyone? I don't think so. So I passed the cable on the space. Then people started complaining, you passed a Wi-Fi cable on the space, all that. So I said, so if that is the case, we can decide, because now recently I have electricity. I have the poles up to my client's house, and the last pole is in my client's house. So let us say, for example, if we all say that this belongs to me, belongs to me, and you really know that it doesn't belong to you, then it belongs to everybody, I can say. So I had even problem of installing electricity, because the neighbor had promised me, you will take you will take it from here and all that. So I said, if that is the case, then there is a local electrician. I prefer to give them a job, like, do this, you just agree with that, do this job, instead of doing this and that. So he said, okay. Then later on, he said no. So I had to go to KPLC. They come and they brought electricity. So imagine, the last pole is the last pole of electricity is in my client's inside the house. So if we say we are not going to allow anybody to get electricity from here, and you all know that electricity is not ours, it's the government, but you cannot access somebody's property without permission. So if we say everybody with his own things, remember we were born together, we were born in the village, we grew up together. So all these stuffs, all these skills, is not good at all, So I would advise my villagers, let people develop. Your time will come. Don't have, good things take time. Yeah, you just, if it's react, but don't hurt somebody. There is a way to react, because if you want views, they will come, but don't abuse people. Don't put parents' name. And of course, if it's a fight between me and you, don't put my family with you, because at the end of the day, things might fall apart. You see, face me, I face you. But sometimes again, all these chaos, they're not good, because they affect our village. People want to come and invest in the village, because a lot of people watch you, and sometimes you might lose even your subscribers, because they see you attacking the same family every time and again, anytime, the same family. So apart from, I know sometimes it entertains, but you all know that it's propaganda. And I always say that everybody chooses who to trust or not. And at the end of the day, sometimes they meet people there, they say hi, and things go on as normal. Yeah, so right now they create a lot of stories. They have stolen this, they have taken this from me, they are doing that, they have done this, and that is not good. You just do content, and everything will come to pass. Don't be hurried to get things. Yeah, good things take time. So ask yourself today, what if today YouTube says no more? What will you do? Yeah, just do some things that you can do, YouTube and other things, farm. Yeah, and I'm happy that a lot of YouTubers Yeah, some of the YouTubers have gone to school and others have not gone to school, are not educated, not because their parents didn't take them to school. It's because they never wanted to go to school. And going to school is something that is very good. And I'm telling you, almost everybody in the village was given equal opportunity to go and study. But some of them, they were tough-headed, they dropped out from school, and that's why they caused problems. You see that they see that probably they cannot make it in this way, so they force yes or yes to make it on probably eating on people's back, abusing people, you know, all this stuff. So what I can tell probably, you know, if I want to tell Dimwango something, I'll reach her directly. So what I can tell the villagers, probably I don't have the numbers, and maybe you might watch me. What I can tell everybody, let us become brothers. Let us become who we were before YouTube, you know, because before YouTube, people could just pass, people could just drive, people could do everything. Let us live in harmony, because we don't want to come and carry machete. You know, sometimes people think that people think that other people are not men. You might see somebody is very calm, but people think that they cannot fight back. You know, there is law. If you feel that there is something not good going on, probably if you really think that Maro is a bad guy, or Dimwango has wronged you, or they have grabbed your land, you go to the court, follow the right channel, and they will give back your land. Yes, I want to tell you this. I had the same case. Actually, the family, I can say the family, I had the same case recently. My uncle had bought a piece of land. A guy had bought a piece of land to start from another family. All right. Then I think the guy had a balance long time ago, just a very small balance, like probably I think it was 20,000. It's around 150 euros. Long time ago. I think it was around 2,000 right there. I'm not sure. So that guy sold the land to my uncle. My uncle paid the land fully. And actually, the witness of when my uncle was buying the land was the original seller. Witness signed everything. So recently, the family was saying, this land is not yours, this land is not blah, blah, blah. It has a credit, all that. So they took them, so I left, because the reason as to why, my dad and his brother, who is my uncle, they exchanged the property. My dad gave my uncle another piece of land somewhere, and that uncle gave my dad this land here, close to my home. So, the family was coming to my mom saying this and this, and so I told them, just go and deal with my uncle first, the family of my uncle. So, remember, my uncle has paid everything, and they have the document, the written documents, and all this stuff, the agreement and all that. So they had to take this case to the government offices. So in the village, you go to the chief, because the chief is the closest government. The chief is almost knows all the villagers and everything that happens through the village. So they went there, and the guy from 20,000, they needed around half a million, close to that. So I think, so if we make calculations, so the guy had paid almost everything. So my family, my uncle's family, they say, if that is the case, now we will sell you the land. If you need that, probably more than half a million, we are going to sell you the land, probably more than that, you know. So I think there is a lot of ways of solving the problem than throwing stones. And you can see this one is behind the camera, but it was first, the guy was trying to bring it on camera and all this stuff. But again, if your parents sold their lands, I think it's high time for you guys to look for your own property. Yeah, because even my father actually sold the lands with the already built houses, I don't go there to disturb people. Yeah, my father used to work hard, but again, this man said, I'm going to sell, I've bought this. I'm going to sell it because the original land he never sold it. The original land, the ancestral land, he never sold it. But the land that he got with his own sweat, why not? He could sell it. And that's why I don't go knocking people's doors to give us our land. Because there is written documents that this is happening, this is what happened. You know, if you write down things, they will never forget. You just show them this. And even if you go to court, they solve the problem, they solve this, and I think the court will rule accordingly. If it belongs to you, well. If it belongs to the other party, well. So it's high time people to look for their own property. Stop propaganda. Stop disturbing people who are trying to develop, to at least develop their lives. Stop disturbing people. Just live peaceful. Be good people, because in one way or the other we are brothers. Apart from YouTube, we are brothers in one way or the other. Let us just live in peace and harmony. Don't fight people. Don't be rude, because this life, you can have things come and go. Money comes and go. Treat people well. Yeah, that is what I can tell my villagers. We are one. Let us love one another. Let us just appreciate what God gives us. It takes time. It takes time. Even if you never went to school, because probably things happen. There is life always give. We always make mistakes, and life always give second chances. You can still wake up on your feet, then go get it, and you will be good to go. Because I don't say if you were bad back then, you might not make it in life. No. If you decided, change is on you. It's about you. You know, if you decide to change, work hard. We've seen people who have not gone to school still making it. I don't say if you never gone, but at least be decent. Be a nice person. Yeah, going to school is a good thing. But if you never got an opportunity, or maybe because your parent never probably afforded it, or maybe you dropped out because you wanted to, you can still come back, do life, work hard, you get your own things, be good, get clean money, and you're good to go. So I don't want to talk more than this. At least I've told you what is going on. I don't know if to call it greedy or what, but all in all, I would really love that our villagers, if you're watching me, let us be who we used to be before YouTube. Let us be friends. If there is something that really genuine thing that is happening, you can solve it off camera. Yeah, if it's not propaganda, because I know these cameras are some of those people are a lot of propagandas, false accusation, and all those stuff. So if you are that kind of a person, I know you cannot eat you cannot eat well nowadays without mentioning blah blah's name, you know. But I know it's business. But again, you can see how to put it. Yeah, because you eat, yes, but listen to at least don't offend other people. Don't do bad things to other people in search of probably money, or you are looking for donation, all those stuff. You know, Nyabuhansa village has a lot of propaganda. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think the message has reached home. So I want to say thank you so much, my good fans. Thank you so much for supporting. It was not in a bad way, but that is what I faced during construction. And sometimes challenges come and go, but we are here to conquer them, you know. You have to be strong, D. Maro, you have to be strong. And the neighbors, please, if you want to solve things, if it's hard, please go to the court, or go to the elders. You can start from the elders. We always have elders in the village because they are chosen by the people. Start from the elders in the village. If you see probably Maro's family has not been fair to you, start with them. If probably you see they don't hear, go to you follow the channel, go to the elders. If you see the elder that is not doing right, go to the chief. If you see the chief that does not do right, go to the court. And the court will make a final decision, and everybody will live with peace and harmony, without all these fights, without all these cameras. Yeah, because you put our village to be like a bad village, and yet we all know that we are good people. Yeah, both reactors and non-reactors. You all know that Nyambohanse village is a very nice village, and we are nice people. So guys, I want to end this video here. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video until the end. May God bless you. Keep on supporting us. All of us, we come from one, I can say one place. So thank you so much. Keep on watching and keep on supporting our videos. Don't forget to support my younger sister. Is coming up very, very well. Her name is African Ruby. Please support her. Watch her videos. Support her. Tell her something nice. She's just a growing up YouTuber. Right now is 1,000 subscribers plus, and she's doing so good. Let us nurture her and support her, guys. From Chef Matiko, you know, she has been working very hard to make sure that this channel survives. You know, we are in surviving mode. So please go support her, go check on her, support all YouTubers. Please, if they try to, if you are a subscriber, a genuine subscriber, even if somebody reacts, you know, because these they are putting things, yeah, just talk to them, even private, comment to them nicely, tell them this how not, yeah, this is not how it's supposed to be done. Don't pamper them. Don't tell them that yes, because you're not from the village, you don't know how things work. Yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much, and thank you so much for your support. May God bless you. See you in our next vlog. Thank you and bye bye.